starting our first unofficial preseason practice game for the Bronze Taco Nerfed League. As per usual, I am Chaos Axel, your silky voiced commentator, the illustriously wonderful person that you've gotten used to at this point, I'm sure. So we will be starting at 8 o'clock, which is in 4 odd minutes or so. Scrim today is going to be between Chug Life and Team No Name. I don't know if that's a permanent name or a placeholder, but we'll find out as time goes on. So right now, I can't say the only familiarity I really have with these players at this point is I have played with approximately half or so of them in miscellaneous scrims or watched them play. So I'm not really sure what to expect at this point. All I know right now is that No Name has significantly more coordination with icons than Chug Life does, and this is a game-breaking thing that we talk about pregame every time is having that coordination actually have your icons match. I mean, Tiger Rose kind of being the loner here with the mistletoe there, I can respect that, but everybody else with the throwback Reaper Souls, so. I mean, I would really like to see Chug Life, get coordinated. Given their name, you would think they'd have like the vodka or even like my icon, the champagne, like anything. But they're just kind of all over the place. So hopefully that's not indicative of what we're going to see going forward. Um, so yeah, a couple more minutes and then we will get this grand old ball rolling here. All right. But yeah, showtime in just a couple minutes here. The maps that we have, this is just going to be a quick one. It's first to two. So right now, each team has selected one. I'm not sure who came from where. We have Lijiang Tower. The other one that I'm aware of is King's Row. And then if each team does win one, I will be just kind of rolling with it and seeing what I feel like picking. And it'll either have to be a pure escort map or an assault map, and I'm not sure which we're gonna go with honestly. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the league. I've been trying to motivate my team, the Legion as we're going by nowadays, to practice a little bit more. But I'm really interested to throw ourselves against these wonderful individuals on these other teams. So yeah, just another minute, couple seconds, starting promptly at 8 o'clock, and then we will be good to go. Let's see here. Yeah, I am streaming on the Bronze Tacos official Twitch channel today, rather than my own. I have been entrusted with this heavy information, and I don't take that stuff lightly. So. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what these teams are going to give us. Just about that time, hover the start button, and we will start at 8. Alrighty, screw it, everybody's probably ready. So we're going to do it a couple seconds early because we're rebels. And we're going to say go. And 8 on the dot. Look at that. It's like I planned it or something.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Alrighty. So here we are rolling right into Lijiang to start. Not my favorite control map. Alright, so we're starting with the tower itself. Let's see what we got here as far as early picks here. Oh man, is that Toblerone going to stick? Oof. No, of course not. That'd be too strong. So neither team has made Alright, now we're starting to see actual picks come through here. Alright. So it looks like if it sticks, over on No Name we have Zarya Ryan as our tanks, Mercy Lucio as the healers, and Farah Junkrat as the DPS. And over on Chug Life right now, they're running Moira Lucio, Reaper Sombra, and again Zarya Reinhardt. If that sticks, they still have a couple more seconds that they could change it. And it looks like there was a quick flip to Hanzo over there on Chug Life. So yeah, right now, pretty standard stuff. I know since Baguette took those heavy nerfs, I believe Reinhardt's going to come into viability a lot more, and he's going to become a pretty commonplace pick. So, but we will see how both teams roll it here. We are a go. So over on Team No Name, we do have the Pharmacy. And the teams are just kind of doing a loop around each other, not that they realize it. No Name immediately went for the bridge, and then Chug Life went for the back entrance. And ouch, ooh, immediately blown up. That Hanzo blown up by Junkrat. But, so just a lot of intermittent fighting. Ooh, the Reinhardt's trade off. Ouch. So again, Emo Tacos with that Junkrat is getting the heavy damage in these group fights. Risky res for Quick Draw is done. He has the ult already. Good lord. That is how you end a fight. That Emo Tacos Junkrat is just going off right now. That's a very quick take and a pretty easy one at that. Very little loss for No Name. Alright, Chug Life a little scattered by those spawns now. They're kind of split up, but it looks like they are slowly trying to group around the back building again. Just kind of trading shots, see a couple of Junkrat grenades going off. Alright. But yeah, both teams are just kind of going head-to-head. There's not really any particular sneaky strats or anything like that. And Chug Life was making a push. Okay, Ryan did not get booped. Oh, there's a hammer. It does manage to knock the Zarya, but it doesn't really get much. There's a trade of lives both sides. Another Reinhardt. That was a three-man, though. Good. Ooh! That was a great Reinhardt from Oops Tilted again. That was fantastic. That, and once again, just that one ultimate. Immediately swings the fight, and now it's Chug Life's. So hard trade back and forth. As far as ult economy, each team now only has one, but overall, it's looking like No Name is going to have theirs a lot sooner than Chug Life is. And also, I just noticed that Britney switched to a Sombra now, probably to shut down that Pharah and take her out of the sky, and lowers the viability on the Lucio and the Reinhardt as well. So we'll see if they can pull off anything. But right now, we're just back to this stalemate, just with traded sides. All right, No Name is starting to make a push. Oh, it's opening up with the rockets. So No Name ends up getting two versus the one. There's another Junkrat ult. Oh, he's taking it around. Does manage to kill the Sombra. All right, ultimate's just kind of getting thrown around. That Reaper does not get anything. Maybe some space, but that's about it. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a missed ult. It is a zoning ult. There we go. All right. And so, again, after another heavy fight, just taking control back is No Name. This has been pretty even back and forth. Both teams have been able to pick really efficient fights. So right now we've got the Sombra, hopefully trying to go around and hack some health packs, or more than likely try and shut them down. You see, I think this is a great idea from the Sombra. With the ultimate, able to shut everybody down there. If they can time this right and get it in a good position, and everybody... Oh, there it is! Here's a group of bolts. There's the hack. No defense. Look at that. Fantastic coordination of ultimates right there. The Pharah is still going, but that's about it. Look at that. And once again, oh, team wipe. That was freaking clean. So fantastic combination of ultimates there. Burn their ult economy of Chug Life, but man, did it work well. They still actually even have a couple of ults left. So... we're seeing now the power of that Sombra in conjunction with the Zarya, or just other ults in general. But that Sombra's been found, has to port out. So it looks like No Name's trying to find a good setup here. So they're opening up with the Junkrat ult. Oh, and they try to combo it, but it doesn't work as well. And there's a hammer, it brings down the Lucio. Ooh, and almost another hammer in return, but he dies, is rezzed. Okay, we got a Lucio all popped. And wow, look at that Lucio just killing everything. What a man. And now this is the first fight that actually got won. I think that's the game. That is the game. Look at that. So that fight, every time we've had a fight, it's been kind of a trade-off back and forth, but that one, just a distinct and easy win from Chug Life. Very clean. Lucio ulted and then just cleaned up all of those kills afterwards. So very great team play on Chug Life's part there. Alright, we'll see if we get any major switches here. Just looking at what was happening, that Junkrat felt like it kind of fell out of play there after that first really explosive play. And right now the Junkrat is potentially trading off. Eat Mo Taco's switched to a soldier. We'll see if it sticks. As well as the Pharah now from Immortal Soul switching to Hanzo. On the other side, they are switching nothing, as far as I can remember. Chug Life is keeping everything the same, you know, if it ain't broke. So we'll see how it all pans out. Both teams kept the same tanks, though. Both teams have the same healers as well. They both have dropped the Mercy. Immediate fighting, just both teams slamming headfirst right into each other again. No obvious advantages just yet. So Hack trying to go up, but not getting there. Heal ball coming in. This is... Whoever gets the first advantage here is probably going to win the whole shebang. And, oh, Addicted almost got someone, but not quite. And then they lose both... Chug Life loses both TPS. Both Zaryas are charged to hell and back right now, but those shields are limited. Wow, look at that early Reinhardt ult from Chug Life. Gets the slam on the Lucio, followed up with the Moira ult. And then there's the Moira ult from both sides now, just both kind of lasering it out. But they do manage, Chug Life manages to kill a Hanzo. Alright, they trade off. Chug Life's Moira is now dead as well. Ooh, there's a hammer. Charge does not kill the Zarya, she has her own bubble. So, and Coltrane's ultimate as Zarya just kind of trades life, but there we go. Now Chug Life is losing a couple, and they finally get first point here. Alright, and Chug Life is getting forced back pretty hard. That Reaper's got a ghost out of there. That's a lot of damage from that Moira, or from that Zarya. Alright, and it looks like Chug Life's attempting to regroup. Reaper's trying to push in ahead of them. Oh, is dead. Quick headshot from Immortal Soul's Hanzo. Alright, we have Chug Life's Lucio come around the back, and there we go, another corresponding Hanzo kill. Chug Life, Hanzo ult going right onto the tanks. That was, there we go. Great combination of ults again from Chug Life. Zarya into the Hanzo is a really classic ultimate matchup. So yeah, that was great. They started the Hanzo ult. I don't know if the Zarya was an afterthought or they just got it, but it ended up working really well. So here we go. Now Chug Life has control, and No Name is going to have to press together. They are grouping up together now. Yeah, no changes from either team right now. They're both pretty set in their rosters. Oh, Ryan charge into the Zarya, but she bubbled in advance, so that's not going to do anything. He manages to get booped out. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Ooh, another hammer down from Chug Life. Gets a bunch of people, but no kills. There's the late Reaper ult does end up picking a couple off. We got a back dragon coming in from No Name's Hanzo, but he's the last one alive, and he's dead. And there's another team wipe from Chug Life. Good lord. These guys are just completely on point as far as corresponding or like correlating their ults together. It's incredible the stuff that they're managing to do, and they still have ults. Chug Life still has 3 ults right now versus the 2 of No Name, although they're going to have 3 now. And here comes another dragon, just kind of as we're going to say a zoning ultimate, in quotes. All right. So No Name trying to get position, but we see Reaper from Chug Life coming in through the back. All right, there is an ult. It gets 2. And then there's the charge into the Hanzo. We're combining ults now from both Moira ults and a Soldier ult coming in from No Name. Alright, trading ults. Nobody's dying just yet. Both Moira ults have expired. Oh, there's a Zarya ult coming in from No Name, but it pulled no one. Although they're still cleaning up regardless. They do lose Quick Draw Joe, they lose their tank, but right now it's starting to force Chug Life to back up a bit. Yep, there goes the Reaper, the Zarya. It is now just the Hanzo. Ryan's starting to come back, but he's not going to get there in time, and Chug Life is forced to retreat. Good fight by No Name, stopping it before they hit 99. So they do. No Name also still has the Lucio ult, so they still have some economy there. Unfortunately, Chug Life does have quite a bit of economy themselves with both of their tanks. Ooh, enough damage to pick off Chug Life's Hanzo. All right. So grouping again for yet another fight here. Alright, Ryans are just kind of doing hashtag Ryan things. Here comes the Hanzo ult. Does it get anybody? Nope, it's a zoning ult. Alright, we got lots of ults coming from both sides. Good Lucio ult negates pretty much all of that damage. And now No Name Soldier has an ultimate again. No Name is cleaning it up here. Their ultimates are going to be enough, it looks like, to get that point and to keep it. About half of Chug Life is dead right now. And so Chug Life retreats to try and regroup, other than a couple of shots just kind of pitched that way. And yeah, No Name is holding it right now. They're at 80%, almost 90% now themselves. No Name is kind of splitting up a little bit. You see both of the Hanzos kind of going to have a Hanzo off in the back there. Chug Life does manage to get their dragons off, but immediately trades his life for it. No Name. Oh, here comes some more trades of ultimates. The Moira ult is starting to favor very heavily No Name. And it's just yep, that's it right there. It looked like Chug Life got split up pretty bad at the end there. So, yeah, that I don't know what got into No Name at the very end there, but man, that was really good. They were able to hold their coordination a lot better than Chug Life was. Chug Life, I appreciate going for the back dragon, but in that moment, I feel like you need to stay grouped and actually push as a team. I mean, we'll see. To both teams' credit, their chaining of ultimates and their teamwork has been really good. But like I had suggested at the beginning of the last round, as soon as somebody gets one little advantage, that seems to be the domino effect that tips everyone. All right, here we go. Tiebreaker for Lijiang here. Each team has one. So looking at the rosters here, we now, look at that. We're running triple tank, Lucio Tracer on Chug Life versus the same set of Emo Tacos is now off the Soldier back onto the Junkrat. And as per usual, we're immediately into the fighting, but that Reinhardt is alone. He does, he's gonna, No Name does manage to push the, No Name does manage to push Chug Life's Reinhardt back and get the kill. Also, a quick headshot onto Chug Life's Tracer, shuts her down. There we go, and No Name, again, gets that little advantage. It's enough for the point. In games like this, where the teams feel really evenly matched, it does not take much. Ouch! Reinhardt, No Name's Reinhardt did not have the healing, went too far forward, and died for it. So slight advantage to Chug Life right now if they want to press it, and it looks like they're gonna. Alright, opening up with the Moira ult here. Teams are kind of scattered, but again, the Tracer is dead. Oh, we got dragons coming in from No Name. And also Reinhardt ult, he's back, he's back! Alright, we're trading back and forth right now, but it's looking like No Name has the advantage. Alright, Tracer's back already. She's very mobile, but good recall. Oh, Chug Life wants to keep this push going. Wow, look at that. Tracer gets a bunch of kills and cleans it up. Vengeance of the Tracer here. Alright, so Chug Life taking it back right now. 47% for No Name. No Name looks like they're just kind of trying to all gather up here, group up. Alright, looks like they have just about everybody all together. Let's see what they're going to do. We've got Hanzo just kind of peeking out, but he's taking some shots right away from that Tracer. Alright, I'm not sure what they're doing, if they're just kind of looking for their moment. Okay, here we go. They're waiting for the Junkrat ult. That's what it was. Junkrat tire from Tacos going in. Does not get anyone. Alright, and now Emo... Oh. Okay, there we go. Ouch. Lots of quick kills. But an equalizing ultimate from the Tracer again. But ultimately, the Tracer is dead again. Wow, that was a blink of an eye kind of thing. Holy crap. And just like that, again, very close in percentage, No Name takes it back. This is some intense stuff, man. Alright, so teams are kind of coordinating. Okay, so now we switch off of the Tracer and back onto the Sombra for Chug Life. Alright, just again, quick fighting here. Oh, we got Chug Life. Oh, both of the Ryan's ults to varying degrees of success. No Name does get the dragons in, but unfortunately, there's a Roadhog ult on the other side that's negating a lot of that. Alright, Moira ult coming in from Chug Life. Chug Life is picking up the kills here. Trickling down. It's about half the... Okay, 2 left now for No Name. 1 left. It's just the Lucio. And he does not get out. Ooh, Chug Life with these pseudo team wipes. Take it back again. No Name at 92% and Chug Life at about 50, pulling it back. Ooh, I need a drink. This is intense. Alrighty, so scouting Sombra, kind of taking some peeks here. Doesn't look like he's been discovered yet. He's just kind of watching. 84% to ult, kind of trying to find his moment. There's a hack onto the Junkrat. And taking some shots, does not quite get the kill, but gets the recall. On the point, Chug Life Zarya is dead already. No Name coming in with the Moy roll. Chug Life, oh, look at that combination of ults from Chug Life. The hack does shut down the tire from the sound of it, or it got blown up. Ouch. All right, No Name with another setup of ultimates. There it is, 94%. Chug Life need to rush it if they want to get this. 97, I don't think they've got it, though. They don't. Wow, intense back and forth, but No Name does end up taking it. All right, I'm interested to see which play it was because there was a lot of good combos from both sides.
Play of the game.
And it was the Hanzo from Britney bitch. All right, and it was, I'm imagining probably the combination. It was the one where he preloaded it into the Zarya ult. I mean, hey, you know what? If it gets the job done, who's going to say? All right. Excellent. Nobody wants to vote. Everybody's too busy with pre-planning. Alrighty then. So, very intense back and forth on that first one. It really could have gone either way, but despite Chug Life starting off really strong, No Name was the ones that pulled it back and got the match wins to take the first map. But that was a control map. Maybe Chug Life isn't, they aren't big on the control maps. We'll see, because now we're going to trade it over to King's Row, and we'll even do the Christmas one, because we got to respect the holiday season, right? Alrighty then, let's go ahead and switch us over to wherever it is. King's Row Winter, because, you know, holiday spirit. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 minutes on the clock here. Give each team a quick chance to catch a quick break, breathe a little bit. I want to take a couple swigs of my soda here to get my throat ready for this next intense bout of action. Really strong showings out the gate for both of them. Both teams, for the most part, pretty good with coordinating their ultimates. You know, the Zarya and the Sombra and the Hanzos. Both teams, in a lot of cases, are running, you know, 4 to 5 of the same heroes. It's just with those couple of fringe picks that their DPS are kind of getting into, where they're, I don't know if this was just kind of how they wanted their strategy to work, and they both just came to the same conclusion, or it certainly feels like this is one of the stronger combinations that you can have right now as well. So, yeah, I can't really make a call on either team right now. Both of them have a really strong showing. So it could legitimately just go either way right now. So, yeah, I feel like we're going to see some more really intense action from both teams here. Hoping for one of the a long dragged out thing that ends with Chug Life winning just so that we can go to the next round, but we'll see. All right, 40-odd seconds remaining in our break here. Hopefully both teams have kind of analyzed their very similar, albeit very different strategies and have found a way to pick each other apart. And plus, since this is, like I had mentioned, we are going from control to a hybrid, I don't know. I'm really expecting some potentially different picks here because this is a very different map style. Oh, lordy, lordy. Alrighty. Another couple seconds. One more swig for luck. Alrighty. And with that, we are going to hop into the second one.
Now entering.
Yay, Christmas. I do appreciate how some of the maps have these Christmas things. Alright, look at that. So we're just going to take the pregame right now to go ahead and admire all of the pretty snow. And also take some peeks at the team comps. But clearly the map is far more interesting in the pregame. So, what? No decorations on Mandata? Come on, man. He wouldn't be mad. He'd be happy with decorations. Alright, so lots of snow, some Christmas lights. And I guess we should probably get back into official business, huh? So both teams are slowly assembling in the pregame here. There's some more Christmassy stuff.
Ready for battle.
All right, so Chug Life starting on the defense here, coming out the gate. We have a Diva this time. Okay, so they've dropped the Zarya in favor of a Diva now. Alrighty, we are grouping to the point, and so we switched from, we no longer have the Lucio, we have a Zenyatta, and they also have that in combination with a Mercy. For DPS, Chug Life has a Soldier, which we didn't see last time, and the Sombra again. Now for the attacking side, we're keeping the Lucio, and we now have a Mercy to go along with it. They brought the Pharah and the Junkrat back and kept the Reinhardt Zarya. Alright, here we go. Okay, so Soldier on the high ground, but, nope, we switched to a Widow over the Pharah now. Taking a quick shot at that Soldier. They're pressing in hard. Once again, No Name. There's just no breaks for this train. They immediately managed to kill the Soldier. They're keeping that Rhine alive, but they trade off tacos on Junkrat. Ow, Immortal Soul picking the Mercy. That is a key pick. Alright, trades another. So Chug Life, we're just going back and forth again. But No Name, I want to say they had the advantage, but again, it's back and forth. Here we go. Now it is mostly, wow, Immortal Soul is popping off and just popping heads left and right. Sombra trying her best to keep it alive, but it's just not going to be enough, and No Name is going to take this. Alright, the dead Reinhardt rejoining the team here. And it looks like Chug Life now is just trying to set back up and get ready for the assault. So No Name, again, no breaks. They immediately went for the fight, picks back and forth, but I feel like Immortal Soul getting that pick on Chug Life's Mercy was essential in being able to stop their sustainability and take that point. Alright, so we're just kind of trading shots back and forth here right now. Quick little bit of Reinhardt offing. Good rotations from the Zarya to the Reinhardt with the bubbles. Alright, we're pushing. Finally, Chug Life has a bit of a stop. We have a Widow ult, so now, down a couple. Does manage to switch the Soldier through the Zenyatta ult, and Emo Taco's getting a double with the tire. Just dropping the Diva Bomb on the cart, and it does manage to kill Immortal Soul's Widow, but is it enough? I don't think it's enough. So we've traded a couple of support ults from both sides, but again, No Name, just no breaks right now. They're pushing hard. Good lord. So ult economy right now. Both sides only have a couple. Chug Life does have two, and one of them is the Mercy versus the singular ultimate of Zarya on No Name, but they're going to get this. Chug Life can't afford to like suicide themselves into it. Sombra is delaying a little bit just to take a few seconds off the clock, but yeah, that's just ult charge for the enemy team. I don't know if I agree with that. Alright, Chug Life is opening up with the Mercy ult right now. Just going right in, trying to keep that Rhine alive just so he can try and stall, but his barrier is down. I don't think he can... Oh, alright, fair enough. Does kill No Name's Reinhardt, who immediately gets resurrected. Oh, good Sombra ult. Does hack most of them into the Soldier ult. That's a good combination there. And Soldier is cleaning him up. Almost got more than a couple, but yeah, that was a good combination. Chug Life finally has gotten a stop. This entire game has just been no name, just shoving hard, but Chug Life, through a combination of ultimates, does get the stop. Again, ult economy is pretty split right now, but it's favoring No Name. Reinhardt's just kind of shield bumping each other here. Ouch, okay, and as far as the Reinhardts go, No Name's Reinhardt quick draw is dying pretty often, which is unfortunate. And that kind of stymies the push from No Name again. They want their big body tank in the front. Okay, just trading ultimates back and forth. No Name has everyone except for Reinhardt on an ultimate right now. They're opening up with the Widow ult. They know where all of Chug Life is. Following it up with the tire. Tire does get blown up. Zarya ult gets pitched, but Zenyatta is... Wow, Zenyatta managed to stop a lot of that, and the charge does not get anyone. So we're still trading lives back and forth. That's a great Rhine ultimate for 3, but he got one, and then Zenyatta followed up and got another. So, okay, that's 1 for 2 is a pretty darn good trade for that, and now make it 1 for 3. All right, that was excellent. No Name is, or Chug Life is now actually holding hard right here at the peak of this this point. So here we are. Now we see a switch over to the Hanzo, from Widow to Hanzo. We'll see. I'm imagining they're going to try and set up some wonky combinations with the Zarya. Oop, No Name opening up with the Zenyatta, with the Reinhardt ult. Both teams burn Mercy ult, and Chug Life did. Little out of sync with the ultimates, but it might not end up mattering. Yep, here we go again. Chug Life. That was quite the spread of ultimates, but and then into a resurrect onto that Reinhardt. Okay, that was it seemed a little disjointed at first, but Chug Life made it work. They, rather than doing them all at once, they kind of sequenced the ultimates, and you know what? It ended up working for them. So, again, just Chug Life is still stuck hard right at the beginning of this very last point. That's going to make this really difficult if No Name can't push it any further when we get on the turnaround here. Oop, there's a barrier destroyed. No Name's Reinhardt's shield is down for right now. Looks like Chug Life is keeping him at bay here. Oop, Reaper, I heard the hack there, and that will definitely kill him. Oh, they're trying to sneak in through this little doorway here. This is, that's risky business. And then, oh, Lord, what are you doing, Tilted? Come on, man. I appreciate the man mode play, but I don't know if that was the right move, because now they lost their Reinhardt, and No Name is finally getting the push that they've been fighting for. You resurrected the Reinhardt in the backline. There is quite a few bodies in the back. There's a Mei now. Evo switched to, oh, good charge onto the Mercy. And immediately charged back. Both Mercies are down now. That feels like a desperation ult. I don't think that was the play. Alright, and again, a lot of ultimates going down now, but there's not the coordination we saw 2 minutes ago. Chug Life has definitely burned a lot of clock time for No Name, but in exchange, they've gotten almost all of the progress back. Here we go, more ultimates getting burned. Charge stops, the hack stops the charge. And once again, the soldier, oh, but he's burned down by the Mei and the Zarya. Gets, oop, no resurrection. Nope, flew too high. So it's looking like, I mean, at this point, yeah, Sombra just has to delay a little bit. That's all that they can really do, is just try and take a few more seconds off the clock, because this is it. Wow. Really surprising end there. I'm not sure where the coordination went for Chug Life, but they just started pitching ults at random. I understand, you know, desperate times and all that, but I don't think that they were in that rough of a situation that they needed to just start flinging ults. But, I mean, I'm not in their party. I don't know exactly what the calls were for that. But either way, the fact remains that, yes, No Name got it, but they took them down from what? They had 5 minutes at the start down to 1 minute and 3 seconds. So it was a little bit of a wild finish, but Chug Life can't be mad about that ending, especially with how hard No Name was pushing in the beginning. So here we go again. All right. So I'm seeing triple tank over on Chug Life right now, which is interesting. And we have, oh god, it's a goats comp. I apologize that it took me that long to realize that, but that is some kind of crazy goats comp. So, alrighty. We'll see if that works. I mean, Baguette did get some pretty sizable nerfs, but she got some boost to her static healing, so I believe she's pretty viable in a heavy tank comp like this. I could see it. Alright, now we see Orisa for the first time from No Name. Immortal Soul back on that Widowmaker that she was popping off on the first time. We have Lucio and Moira for healers, and then Orisa and D.Va as their tanks for No Name. And over on Chug Life, we have a triple tank of Zarya, D.Va, Rein, and triple healer of Moira, Lucio, and Baguette. So we'll see. No Name is taking a pretty defensive posture, not going right in the door, standing in front of the point. Alright, teams meet each other, and they're just going for a quick rush through. Chug Life is just coming around the back here. They're trying to catch him off guard. Going with the gladiator strategy here. Alright, trading back and forth. Alright, first death is going to be one of the healers for Chug Life. D-Mech onto the No Name's D.Va, and kill onto No Name's D.Va, and their Lucio. Alright, look at this. Here's that coordination from Chug Life again. They got it back. They got their group back. There's still the Widow who's just kind of delaying for the sake of delaying, but it's not going to buy enough time that No Name can get back to the point in an orderly fashion. So that's that. So just as fast, if not faster, of a take from Chug Life. Both of these teams are just juggernauts when they group together. This is ridiculous. So now Immortal Soul switched off the Widow and switched on to Pharah. But a couple of people on fire for Chug Life. We got some ultimates coming through pretty quickly. First ultimate coming in from the Diva of Chug Life. Alright, and right now they just got one back. Chug Life just has the Moira on the point. I hear a Diva bomb going in, but it doesn't get anything. And No Name's Lucio is fried. And now Chug Life's Lucio is fried. All the Lucios are dead. And this is just kind of a cluster back and forth of kills. Neither team has a distinct advantage, but it's starting to feel more like No Name's got this. Squish. Here comes a Junkrat bomb. Kills 2. And No Name putting their foot down right there. No Name says no more. No more progress for you. But in doing so, they burned every ultimate that they had available. No Name will have a Zarya and Lucio ult pretty soon, followed by the Pharah. But right now, Chug Life is in a better situation for ultimates, having Lucio, Reinhardt, and we'll have the Zarya in just a second here. It looks like Chug Life is going for a sneaky strategy along the side here. Reinhardt's split off from the pack, probably trying to get a good hammer in the back line. There we go. Here's some ultimates coming through. Kind of disjointed, though. Both teams use their Lucio ult. Both teams use their Zarya ult. Ooh. The Pharah does manage to get a kill before she goes down. Okay. So, it's, again, just back and forth. You see a trade-off of red and blue, or whatever colors you got if you're on colorblind mode, but Junkrat ult coming in. These have been big, but it gets blown up this time. Flame Strike puts out the tire. But I'm not seeing... Chug Life, I feel like, could have it right now, but they're kind of split off. All right, they're starting to get some picks, but they still have the Lucio. Tiger Rose's Lucio is just hopping around on the payload. Finally goes down. But that's going to cause enough disjointed... Oh, well, maybe not. All right. So there was a lot of staggered kills there. It almost looked like that Lucio was going to delay enough for No Name to get all their team back together, but there was also a lot of delays, so... It's just the Pharah. No, never mind. It's not the Pharah anymore. Pharah down. And here we go. Okay, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So, unlike Chug Life, who were content with holding it right at the tip of that choke point there, we have a much more defensive strategy now coming in from No Name. They've since switched off the... Oop, there was a hammer. There's hammer into Zarya ult. Another cluster of ultimates coming in from both teams, but no kills yet. Alright, we're coming through now. Diva Bomb, come in. Does kill the Moira. Alright, Chug Life has an advantage for now, but here comes the tire from behind. Do they catch it? Oh, it doesn't catch anybody. Probably booped somebody, but does not actually get the kill. Chug Life are making progress. They're losing some bodies, though. Slash coming in. Oop. This might be a stop from No Name. We'll see. Quick Draw Joe coming in and bringing the hammer down, so to speak. All right, and No Name put their foot down, get a hard stop. And they actually have better ults economy this time around versus the last time they made their stop. All right. Man, this is just non-stop action. All right, so again, just trading shots back and forth. All right, Zarya ult from No Name. Charges out. Oh, look at that! Look at that! 4-man plus a Diva. Nope, Diva was in that. Full Diva kill in that. That is, again, foot down. Woo! That was a good ult. All right, and once again, No Name with a hard stop, but again, now they still have the 2 ultimates, so they aren't wasting everything. All right, opening up with the Baguette ult from Chug Life. Ooh, that feels bad. Quick Draw killed before he can Ryan ultimate. Feels bad, man. All right, Zarya ult from Chug Life into a couple ultimates. There's a Diva Bomb in there. Oh, triple on the Diva Bomb from Chug Life. Is this it? Bear it down. Is this it? Here comes the Ryan charging on. Oh, the boop! The boop! Oh, he didn't die. I thought he got booped off the edge. My bad. I hyped the boop, but that was still a great boop away. And Chug Life just absolutely dominating that time around. Yeah, with the full minute and 10 seconds more than No Name. That was very impressive from Chug Life. No Name had a lot of good combinations of ultimates, but again, just those little picks here and there, that extra bit of damage is enough that it separates the it creates the disparity, and the teams can take advantage of that. All right. So now we've got No Name. It looks like going to be on attack again. So they have the disadvantage for time right now with only a minute and 3 seconds to Chug Life's 213. Both teams were able to get it going really quickly, and No Name had more separated stops rather than Chug Life's like 3-4 minute stop. But we'll see, because right now, technically speaking, that would favor No Name if they are able to coordinate and get small stops here and there. But we'll see. So right now, both teams, well, Chug Life is rushing to the point. Not as much time to prepare when you're in overtime. God, I wanted an overtime game, but here we are. Okay, so here we go. Once again, it's looking like Chug Life is running the GOATS comp with 3 tanks, 3 heal. Wow, alright, we're just into it. I don't get to comment. Both teams are just going hard. They both know what's on the line. Ooh, Reinhardt down. Followed by Lucio of Chug Life. Chug Life is collapsing really hard. They do trade the Reinhardt's life, but I don't think that's going to be enough here. Yeah, that looks like a take for No Name immediately. Chug Life could barely take a breath. I couldn't even explain anything by the time Chug Life was dead. Ooh. Hard push there. Very well done. All right, I need a swig in the brief break we get here. I can't even take a drink. Alright, so No Name's Reinhardt is already dead, and Chug Life is not content with giving anything right now. Ooh, Dragon's coming in from No Name, does kill the Reinhardt. And now No Name is at an advantage. Team ultimates are going from both sides. No Name realizes that they have the advantage, and they are pressing it hard. Chug Life's D.Va trying to fly the heck out of there, but I don't think he's going to make it. She is going to make it. Down she goes. No Name is going to get an incredible amount of push here. They're essentially going to get it to maybe the third checkpoint. Because right now, Chug Life is slow to get back together. They are all a unit right now, but we're already at almost this last turn. Alright, oh, we got both teams for an Azaria ult. No Name has the Soldier as well. Alright, we get Lucio ult from Chug Life. Hammer into the shield, doesn't do anything. And now we've got, there's apparently a Hanzo over there on Chug Life. Bomb goes to the back, does pick off 2, and that's it. Couple of quick ultimates right there from Chug Life is enough to stop him. Ooh, team wipe.
Score 3-4.
Alrighty then, and here we are. So, great kickoff to start that. There's our progress point. Oof. Alright. So, 2 minutes and 13 seconds, but that was a lot of overtime from No Name, getting that critical fight over here at this arch. So we'll see what No Name wants to bring to the table here, and it's, oh god, there's a Bastion now. Oh boy, I am not ready for that. Bastion got a slight buff to a couple, I know at least to his recon mode, where he got 10 more bullets in his clip. And in turret mode, I believe they lowered the spread radius over time. So you'll still get up there if you hold the trigger. Get out of here, Dada. You'll still spread out pretty bad if you hold the trigger down, but it's at a slower rate. So you have slightly better concentrated fire at the beginning, at least. Right now, So we'll at least discuss the defense, because I still see a goats comp over on Chug Life. So right now, like I mentioned, we actually have a Bastion, and it looks like No Name is setting up in this back corner here. Interesting positioning. I mean, I ain't gonna knock it until I see how it goes. Alright, and so we got Chug Life sneaking in through the side, just like they did the first time. Nobody sees anything right now. Alright, they're on the corner. They're taking the exact same route that they did last time through the hotel here. They see what No Name is doing, but if they're under the lip there, they're getting progress. Nobody's dying. Not quite first tick for Chug Life. And first tick. They do lose the Lucio, though, and the Zarya. Trade off for another Lucio, and potentially a D.Va here. So just hard fighting right now, but it looks like No Name is going to hold them. But Chug Life has the luxury that No Name did not, of being able to have a second and potentially a third push. And now it looks like, oh, what is that? Is that a D.Va back there? That is a delayed she almost got the mech back. Ooh. That was almost incredible and a very good play, but instead that D.Va is going to be delayed and Chug Life is just going to push without her. I think they would have the time to collect her, but they just want to push, push, push. Here comes that Junkrat ult. Last few haven't been impressive. It does kill the Reinhardt. That's critical here. With only 30 seconds left, that is very critical. Alright, there's a lot of kills going over to No Name here. Looks like Chug Life's going to pull one back, but I don't think that's enough. So 40 seconds left for Chug Life. They definitely have one more push here if they group up. They have one more really solid push. No Name having the high ground here and being able to just throw shots down is actually really, really important for them. So you got the Bastion set up, you got the Junkrat up there, and alright, a little bit of a split up, but same strategy. Alright, we have Moira ult coming in from Chug Life. We have D.Va ult coming in from No Name. Does kill the Zarya for Chug Life. Bastion ult going on the point. Takes off Moira. Alright, I hear Orisa up. Jesus, what a cluster. No, that was a good ultimate from the D.Va, but that's not going to be enough. Right now, it's just the D.Va left. And I have a feeling that this is it, and No Name is going to pick up the sweep. Yep, they're just delaying, just body blocking enough, and that is enough. Once again, so No Name picking the 2-0 sweep. Man, that was a lot of hard fighting for both sides.
Play of the game.
And it is the D.Va bomb that gets it. Once again, Britney bitch for both plays of the game at least. Yeah, that'll do it. And ba-boom. That was a great D.Va ult. It's kind of between this and the Pharah ult in my mind. Alright. That's a lot of damage blocked. A lot of healing done too. Both teams just... Man. Both teams, you could tell, gave it their absolute all in this. It was ridiculous. Each fight, it was just kind of like if one team got one or two picks, that was enough to snowball the rest of the lead and end the fights effectively. But, whew boy. Man, if all the league games are going to be like this, my throat is going to die when my team isn't playing. Good lord. Alright, so that was a clean 2-0 sweep for No Name. I believe we were just doing the 2 games, but I'm going to just sneak on a third map anyway and see if anybody wants to keep playing, because that's just the kind of person I am. Oh, I know what I want. They're all going to be gone when I come back, but... Oh, they're all here? Oh, I started it. Let's see. I will officially ask the teams if they want to do a third anyway. So, I mean, this is the map that I was going to pick. Junkertown has a special place in my heart, because I, too, feel like I'm junk. Oh, God, what am I doing? Alright. But, yeah, intense games from both of them. We saw the distinct split off from Chug Life, where they started playing the GOATS comp, the triple tank, triple healer comp. And there were some moments when it did really, really well. And then there were other moments where it just felt like kind of the more spread out coordination of No Name was enough. So, yeah, I don't know. It was really hit and miss, I think. But in that very last push there, it was just clear that with No Name, excuse me, No Name having the high ground, that was enough to hold it. That Chug Life just couldn't. They didn't have the mobility to get up there and break the line. So see a couple spectators kind of hopping in and out here, and neither team has left yet. So uh, unless are we like, oh, nobody's rotating. I'd have to do that. Oh boy. Man, I wish it would let me display music, but Twitch has all those issues with copyrights. Okay, I've got confirmation that Chug Life would like to continue. So now we just need to see if No Name would like to play a third or not. Whew. All right. So yeah, both teams had a lot of really good plays on that map, the hybrid map of Kings Row. And like I said, like I had suggested before we hit overtime there, with No Name seeming to have that ability to put small stops here and there rather than one grand stop like Chug Life had, that that seemed to be enough. That especially in an overtime situation, if Chug Life couldn't have that big grand stop, that they were gonna end up losing a lot of progress, if not the match, and that seemed to be what happened. But yeah, a lot of good play from both teams. I would say I feel like, yeah, I have a hard time nitpicking at both of these teams. The one thing I would say about Chug Life is that sometimes it feels like you have people that kind of try and make that hero play, and those are super 50-50. You'll sometimes get the hero play, you'll get that backdoor Hanzo ult that'll kill half the team, and other times you're gonna get those like, oh, you just split off and died for no reason. Which feels bad, man. Feels really bad. I've been there. But for No Name, I mean, they had a pretty interesting depth of hero pool. We saw a lot of different picks. Chug Life felt like they kind of had those two strategies. Their DPS switched it up here and there, and they had a lot of really good Sombra play. But No Name, at least from what they displayed, had a slightly wider pool. And it looks like No Name is ready as well. So yeah, it looks like both teams are cool with going into a third match. So they said, okay, alrighty. Cool. So we're gonna go and we're gonna call this the redeeming round for Chug Life to see if they can get it going here.
Welcome to Jungle.
Yeah, I mean I really want to see Chug Life pull one back here because they very clearly have the potential to do it. I have complete faith that they can. It's just managing to get those first couple of picks and then snowballing from there. But hopefully, since this one is kind of more of a, we've kind of decided a winner here, hopefully we'll see a little bit more champion pool depth or maybe some role switching. Give people more of an opportunity to kind of goof off. Alrighty. So, here we are again. Oh, we almost had a Widow over on Chug Life, but an Ashe. We haven't seen one of those yet. Chug Life is gone back to, it looks like, the standard 2-2-2. And there's a Sombra over for No Name. That would be new for them. Alright, so right now we've got Chug Life starting on defense again. And let's see, we've got Orisa Diva for the tanks, Zenyatta Mercy for the healers, and Ashe and Soldier for the DPS for Chug Life. And on the other side of the table, again, we have just the stalwart Zarya-Reinhardt combination that, for the most part, other than like that one time we saw the Orisa, that has just been the absolute standard for No Name. And they kept the cart oh man, look at that. You can't buff that out. Oh no, don't blow up the, oh my god. Absolute disrespect from No Name, just completely destroying that bike. That's not even theirs. Alright, so No Name. Once again, as for this entire match, they are starting with the hard push, and we see the Orisa and Co just kind of stacked up there. Alright, we have some kills coming through now. DPS for a healer. So that Ashe and her fire is going to be able to create a lot of space. Ooh, there we go. So Chug Life has gotten a couple of picks here. They're staying pretty well grouped, but unfortunately, No Name is still getting progress. I don't know if they realized that or not, but No Name was still getting progress that entire time. Got a lot of fighting. Chug Life again getting picks. Is it going to be enough? All right, Chug Life getting a good hold right there. Again, they got a couple picks and it was enough. So we see some switching over from Team No Name. Now we have Emo Tacos on a soldier. Oh, Immortal Soul putting Britney bitch in his place, their place. I don't know. I don't know genders yet. I don't know these players well enough. All right. We have the Orisa trying to stay alive down there. It's not going to be enough. Down they go. All right, so No Name is making progress now. Here comes the Zenyatta ult. Ooh, that should probably stick with the Mercy. Oh, Mercy, you madman, no!
Get into position.
Mercy went in for what I assumed to be the res, and I don't know if there was some kind of miscommunication there pretty clearly. No Name is making progress again. Chug Life just they're starting to stack up there. Ooh, and there's going to be a stagger for this No Name, or Chug Life Zenyatta. One day I'll get these teams correct. Won't be today, but it'll be one day. Alright, and we see the snipe out between the Widow and the Ashe again, but I don't know. Oh, and Chug Life is just not willing to devote the resources. Mercy, no, not again! Mercy ulting to just run away. That feels bad. Alright, we traded off soldiers. Yeah, it feels bad. That Mercy tried to jump back to the window, but everybody had already ran away and could not fly back. That is unfortunate. Alright, No Name making some progress here. And we got Chug Life set up on the ledge here. That's a good place to be, but at the same time, they don't have a body on the payload, so No Name is just getting all this progress for free. Alright, they do pick off Immortal Soul's Widowmaker. But No Name is still making progress. Oh, there's the Diva Bomb coming in. Does get... Oh, there we go. Both tanks down. Okay. Chug Life, it looks like, are finally going to get the stop here. There we go. They bled a lot of progress for that, though. It looked like they were waiting for ultimates, but, man, that... You can't give up 3/4 of the distance for that. And now on the other side, you've got... No Name with 5 ultimates now. They just don't have the Hanzo ultimate, and that's probably because Immortal just switched. So we'll see. Oop. Zenyatta is on fire. He's not experiencing a piece. He's only experiencing a burning sensation. And dies for it. Alright. Oh, wait, no, that was Chug Life's Zenyatta. My bad. Alright. Oh, that was a good Zarya ult. Got 4 of them. Got Reinhardt being the ultimate in the background. And that's clean. Just the staggered Zenyatta right now that's alive, so that is going to be No Name taking this second point.
This will heal you.
Alright. Chug Life, realizing that they probably are going to have to give it up, are now regrouping on the other side of the door and trying to defend this this U-turn here. Alrighty. So, No Name, still holding strong. They've used a lot of ultimates there. Ouch. Ashe getting the pick. There comes Fwob. Fwob is taking some shots here. Reinhardt's barrier's down. They do manage to kill off No Name's Zarya, and both tanks are down. So this is going to effectively put an end to No Name's push right there. Awkward place to do it, but they might actually back it out of the gate. That'd be a little awkward. So, Chug Life is still staying really far ahead, right next to the spawn. That's a risky move. I don't know if I agree with that, but they do manage to get out safely. But, ooh, wow, quick pick onto No Name's Reinhardt. That hurts. And again, though, now No Name is pulling, oh, and on, wow. Not that innocent, is just ripping him apart as that sniper Zenyatta. But, again, here we go. Anti-progress is being made. No Name is not making any effort to get on the payload, and they're burning time for this. Finally, No Name gets onto the point and pushes it out of that little doorway, but it's not enough to close the door yet. They get to that little mini checkpoint once the door gets closed, at least. So, and there it goes. There goes the door. They did get the mini checkpoint. All right, and we got fighting, fighting, fighting. Barrier, but he ults for it. Here comes ults. Ults just left and right, and immediate kill. Oh boy. That's Chug Life's Diva Bomb gets two. Nice. Good combination of ultimates. Once again, Chug Life, it's just, once Chug Life gets stuck, it's really hard to unstick them. It's getting to that point that's the trick, but, oh, there we go. So Ashe now is effectively out-sniping Immortal Soul's Hanzo. Couldn't do it on the Widow, but Hanzo has a little, I mean, it's a little bit harder to aim his arrows, unless you get, you know, the two Storm arrows in quick rapid succession, or do manage to pull the headshot. It's, the Ashe has a slight advantage there. Not to mention Ashe has the DPS damage. Okay, No Name starting the push again. Getting some progress. Oh, but Moira Orb does kill all. Alright, we immediately, No Name's using his Zenyatta ultimate, getting the easy push with the no damage. And there goes Chug Life's Reinhardt down. There's the barrier, so Rein goes down, but they trade off the Zenyatta and the Diva mech for it. And both Zenyatas are dead now. So this manly Diva is trying to stay alive. Chug Life using the Soldier ultimate, but he's going to jump right in the Hanzo. The Hanzo's going to say no. No Name continues to make progress. cheeky Sombra play there, but gets killed by the Hanzo. This is, there we go. All right, we got the res onto the Sombra. Sombra wants to go back in, but I don't think that's the play right now. But we're under a minute, so Chug Life wants to keep the pressure on now that No Name has less than a minute. Oh, Zarya ult from No Name into the Hanzo ult, but that's, I don't think that actually hit him. I mean, it still procced the Zenyatta ult, but I don't think that actually hit. And now No Name has lost half their team into the Reinhardt ult from Chug Life. That is a clean team wipe. Oh boy, that was one of the few times that we saw No Name make, I believe, some mistakes. I mean, I could be wrong, but it looked like the Hanzo went too close at point blank and missed the ult. And it just prompted a lot of really, oh, that's going to get him out of that gateway real fast. All right, Chug Life is getting kills left and right. There's a Junkrat ult, but it doesn't matter. Excellent hold from Chug Life there. They stepped up their coordination, they stepped up their game, and they hard held that last point there. That was really good. Alrighty. So we're moving on now. No Name on defense and Chug Life on offense. So we'll see if we get the GOATS comp again from Chug Life, or if they want to continue to go with the 2-2-2, the standard. And I'm not sure. I don't quite know the players and what they're playing yet. I know Not That Innocent has been playing healer the whole time, and I think I'm not even gonna try. That Diva has been playing a tank this entire time, so pretty standard. All right, I do see ADPS on Chug Life, so I'm assuming it's gonna be 2-2-2. On the other side, so we have No Name pulling out the Orisa again, and there's the Bastion. The thing that helped solidify their win on King's Row is coming back. All right, let's see if Chug Life is as disrespectful to property. No? Well, they are. Or that might actually be the damage from No Name. Who knows? Either way, people need to stop being disrespectful of other people's property. Oh, Pharah trying to be a little sneaky here. So we have Immortal Soul off of a sniper and onto the Pharah now. Eatmo Tacos is up here with the Bastion now. So doing the anti-pirate ship. Ooh, and a Symmetra over on Chug Life. That'll be funny. All right, Bastion. They see the Bastion now. The Bastion's taking shots at the Reinhardt's shield. He's gonna rip through that real fast. Chuglife is gonna have to find a way to deal with that. So right now, all right, Chuglife has not been stopped. The Bastion is now finally dislodged. Trading off a little bit. Ooh, good flame slash. Okay, so Chuglife actually had a pretty definitive win on that little skirmish there. Still going. Oh, Bastion set up there though. Yep, rips apart the Reinhardt. Bastion does die, not that innocent. Taking him apart with that Zenyatta. Is he gonna go down? He's trying to fight. He's trying to fight the Baguette. He's running. All right, and Baguette lets him go. And now, yep, there's not that innocent coming back in to support his team. I don't know if he can't quite take the D.Va though. Manly Zenyatta right there. All right, so got Moira ult coming in from. Ooh, look at that. So the Moira ult was not enough damage negation for No Name to hold it, but here comes the Bastion ult coming in. He's rumbling on through, trying to find somebody. He does manage to get the Symmetra right on the end of it there. Almost gets the Zenyatta too. Alrighty. That Reinhardt should probably back up without his team. So Bastion's hiding out in the background there. They know the Sombra's in their backline, but they aren't sure where they are yet. Bastion's trying to take a random shot, gets hacked. I mean, this is clearly the most interesting part of this. Oh, almost got the Bastion. Bastion down. Alright, I guess I could join the rest of the fight now. Alright, we got trading of ultimates here. Kills going back and forth. There's that big old group hack. But is there follow? There's the follow-up. Is it going to kill everyone? Gets two. Gets two in the DMAC. That is a very excellent combination right there. And Chuglife pushing hard. There we go. I think Chuglife's got it here. Well done. Not quite the steamroll that we saw from No Name, but still a very dominant performance. Yeah, we'll see if we get any other switches from No Name, or if anybody stays on the payload. Guys, Chuglife, your payload. Chuglife, please. All right, this is making me feel sad. All right, there we go. They realize they have a payload. They can't just fight. This isn't a death match. Get on the payload, kids. All righty, here we go. So now now that Chuglife has found the payload successfully, they're starting to push up. That Pharah's getting melted though. Yep, there we go. She's only going to get the one in the DMAC. She did not pick her place very well. That D.Va probably. Yep, there it is. And the Reinhardt's dead. Oh, look at that. 3 kills and 2 teleporters. Great D.Va ult. Yeah, I mean, if you take out that Rein shield, there ain't much that that Chuglife can do. So fantastic D.Va bomb there. We see Sombra's just still kind of goofing around in the background there, trying to find a pick. Noting now that Eat Mo Tacos has switched to a Reaper instead of the Bastion. All right. So little fights here and there going on. That's a risky place for Sombra. Does not get punished, surprisingly. Alright, we got some ultimates coming in. Chuglife's Moira ulting in. They're fighting. And the Zenyatta ult, and now we have an opposing Moira ult from No Name. And a hack. Yep, it's hard to ghost when you've been hacked, so could it be the team wipe? Not quite. Spawns happen too quick, but it's looking like this is gonna be the second point for Chuglife here. Barring somebody suiciding from No Name, yeah, this should be the second point. So similar to what No Name had done, there's going to be a lot of time in the clock, 3.5 minutes almost. Oh, there's the clutch May pick from Eat Mo Tacos. Immortal is switched back to Hanzo now. All right, and so so there's double shields now. Quick draw switch to a Reinhardt. So now and there's the Orisa ultimate. So now we've got No Name with the double shields. We'll see if that's what they need, but they already lost one of their healers, No Name did. May walls are annoying. Oh, here comes the Diva Bomb behind the shields. Manages to get the May and immediate follow-up. Oh, look at that. Look at that Reinhold. There we go. Look at this. Look at this Chug Life squad just chugging all over No Name right now. Man, this has been a stark turnaround. I don't know if just, I mean, we're seeing a lot of different picks now from No Name. I'm guessing they're just kind of goofing off with their picks, but they're going to lose for it. That's, the Wrecking Ball gets there, but is that going to be enough? Ooh, there's the Zenyatta ult. Is that going to be enough? Nope. There we go. It's just the one body, just the baguette. That is it. Look at that. So, good redeeming round from Chug Life. They had the better coordination there, even though they left the payload for a good couple seconds. And Quick Draw Joe coming in with the play of the game here. I think I know which moment it was. Not the one I was expecting, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Where he was the ultimate. I get into this debate with my team all the time. Well, what if we don't have an ultimate to coordinate with this Zarya ult? Dude, Reinhardt is the ultimate. All he has to do is stand next to him and swing the hammer. Yeah, excellent play from both sides, and Chug Life coming back, just deciding they want the redeeming round. They didn't want to mess around any longer. They wanted that win. And just absolutely fantastic win back from them. They get the one game back. And when we do start the league, that's how it's going to work, where even if we have 3 maps planned out, we still play all of them because you can still get credit for that one win. It doesn't, match wins aren't as important as game wins. So, yeah, fantastic play from both sides there. A lot of fun to watch, and like I said, it's just both of these teams seem pretty evenly matched, and I'm not sure if just No Name were trying new things or whatever, but the pocket picks they had clearly were not good enough to stop the coordination of Chug Life's squad. So that was fantastic. Great play from both teams. All right, that was fantastic. Oh, it's kind of killing my voice here. I wish I could do this instead of work because I killed my voice at work, but here we are. All right. I think that's it. I mean, unless they want to keep playing, I can keep casting. I don't really care, but yeah, I am glad, even if it didn't work out, that we saw some different heroes from No Name. Just knowing that they do have other picks that they're willing to try is usually a pretty good sign that they're comfortable with each other and that they're able to kind of try out different things, and perhaps unexpected hero picks that the enemy team might not be expecting. So, and then on Chug Life, just they got back to that very first round we had on Lijiang where they were all really coordinated. They had all those team wipes. We saw that Chug Life again at the end of this, where they pulled all of that coordination back. Their ults were still going together really well. That's the Chug Life we need to see. But yeah, No Name just, and again, they kind of fell apart towards the end of Junkertown there, where picks were going all over the place, and I'm not sure what it was about it, but it couldn't stand up to the OG Chug Life that chugged right through the beginning of Lijiang. All right, and it looks like the teams are signaling that they are done. This is going to wrap up the preseason scrim that we had here. But man, a lot of fun, and really absolutely hypes me for what's coming up next with our scheduling of matches, and it's definitely given me a lot of perspective of whipping my own team into shape here, because very clearly both of these teams are very comfortable with each other and know what the heck they're doing. Alrighty then. But alright. Okay, and yeah, that looks like that's gonna be it. All right, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the league now. This is super hype building. But all right, thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, Giving me a lot of perspective and a lot to look forward to in the coming months. I hope everybody had fun watching it, and I certainly hope that our competitors had fun playing it. All right, and I will catch everybody in the next stream. See you guys tomorrow.